Okay. Did you see where Jadakiss did an interview and he talked about kind of the same thing that Vanilla Ice talked about in the sense that Suge would pop up wherever Jadakiss would go, and that Suge was after trying to get a verse from him or something like that, but Jadakiss didn't let it happen. Did you see that little interview clip?
Jadakiss was always one that I started that relationship with a guy named D and Wah when they was with the Rough Riders. I tell you, when they used to come to town, we used to look out for them and by giving them stuff, and when we came to town, they gave us stuff, and they were good dudes. Uh, the relationship with Wah, whichever was one is the one that didn't lose his legs in the accident on the it wasn't a motorcycle but something like a motorcycle was the one that I believe that was Wah, but I always get them mixed up, always has. And and so he and I had a great relationship. He he was it originally started from him trying to get a they wanted me to get Suge on the phone to do a taping. It was something when Jadakiss album was coming out. He was doing a solo because of course y'all know he was in the group. And then after, he was going to do a solo album. And they wanted to get a taping of Suge congratulating him on his album or his song, coming out at the beginning of the album. That was the skits. Because back then, skits used to be big at the beginning of albums. So I know I was always trying to make that happen. Don't remember if it ever came out, but I know Suge did do the recording. But I don't remember Suge's voice being on the beginning congratulating Jadakiss, for his album coming out. Don't remember that. That's one thing I can't remember. But I know I was dealing with Wah, or it was Wah, that on making that happen. And so we talking like 99, maybe 2000, 2001 when all of this was going down. So Jadakiss got to be talking like 2006, 2007, 2000, maybe 5. And by that time, Suge was just out there running wild with everybody. He was always in the clubs. He was always in the nice restaurants. That's one thing about Suge. Suge knows the wine and dine, the finest places in life. The nice hotels, the nice restaurants, and the hottest club. He knows that. And he be at them. And he circle them. Especially if you're in L.A. Because I told you what was going on. Him and Big U was out there pushing up on playing good cop, bad cop with them. Making them pay for being out in L.A. And even with money, relationships, whatever it was. And they were doing that big time. And Wack would get involved a little bit. And my boy Shaheed or my boy Magic. They were tag teaming like crazy and all working together. But I'm saying all that to say, and even Big Flint will get involved sometime. And so that was going on. And so that's why they were always circling. That's why it seemed like they were always popping up on people. But as I remember, Suge always had much respect for Rough Riders and anybody that was associated to Rough Riders. And that was mainly because of the relationship between Wah and D, the two brothers. That was, I think, 2 or 3, or maybe it was their sister, the people that were involved and in charge of Rough Rider Records. And who didn't want to be involved with DMX? Because Suge knows, and like he said in his first episode of the podcast, that we're the ones that got the car and had it painted and gave the DMX. And that wasn't because Suge wanted to give up his car. That was just because he just wanted to have a nice relationship with DMX, which it was actually Leora Corner that purchased it for him for a gift for his for having two #1 albums in the same year. In the same year. So who else did that other than who else did that? Two #1 albums in the same year. Don't y'all remember Pop? He had 2000. He had in 1996. He had All Eyes on Me, February the 13th. And then later that year, in what was it, John? November, October?
November 5th.
November the 5th. See, John know that. No. November the 5th, 1996. Another #1 album in Machiavelli. But yeah, but DMX did that as well. So shout out to both of those two icons. My two favorite rappers, definitely in my top 5. Top 5, definitely. Yeah.